Help! They've kidnapped me. Lady Di, a Modern Fairytale by Slobodan Radojev. Mitrich Part 2 Conspiracies Chapter 24 Paris Le Bourget Airport Paris Le Bourget Airport. It is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. One of the latest models, Jaguar, gold-colored and with CD license plates, stops a few yards in front of Henry's garage. The owner of the garage steps out of the car. Rade, he says politely to the black driver. Wait a moment, please, while I open the door. Okay, Henry. The garage owner walks to the door and stumbles over an object. Murd, he exclaims. Henry bends to pick up the obstacle and notes that it is a large rubber hammer. He is somewhat surprised, but then shrugs his shoulders and puts the key in the lock. The roll-down shutters open with a rattling noise. Henry throws the hammer in the garage and signals the driver to drive in reverse inside. Carefully, Rudy drives the limo into the garage, turns the engine off and gets out to help his partner. Henry quickly opens the trunk of the Mercedes S280 and Rudy the back of the Jaguar. Henry hands bag after bag of first-class heroin out of the Mercedes over to Rudy, who carefully stacks them in the trunk of the Jaguar. Within no time, the two friends move 6 large PTT bags from one car to the other, while Rudy backs up the Jaguar onto the road. Henry takes an envelope from his pocket and puts it into a little compartment to the right of the steering wheel of the Mercedes S280. Then he too leaves the garage, walks up to the door and inserts the key in the lock. The shutters roll down with a rattling noise. Henry steps into the Jaguar and sits down next to his companion. My friend, I want to doze off a bit and you, please, drive to Paris Le Bourget Airport. Okay, Rudy presses the accelerator down to the floor. It is now 6 o'clock in the afternoon. The gold Jaguar with CD plates is traveling along the Paris suburb of Le Bourget, leaves l'Autoroute du Nord and reaches Carrefour Charles Lindbergh. Rudy shakes his colleague. Hey, friend. Wake up. Henry slowly opens his eyes, stretches and yawns. A-A-A-H-H. What now? Henry looks at the surroundings. Turn right. Okay. The Jaguar stops in front of a driveway. Henry inserts his personal plastic airport card in the mechanism. The lever lifts automatically. Having arrived at the parking lot of the Paris Le Bourget Airport, Henry raises his hand up. Go straight ahead. Over there is my hangar. Okay. After about 10 yards, Henry lowers his open hand. Stop. We've arrived. Rudy steps on the brake. The Jaguar stops. Henry gets out. Goes to door of the hangar and inserts a key in the door. The huge doors open. The Jaguar drives slowly into the hangar. Rudy stops the limo, turns the engine off and gets out. Now what? Henry opens the trunk of the Jaguar, grabs a PTT bag with both hands and carries it to a twin-engine airplane. The bags must be loaded into the aircraft, obviously. Rudy imitates him. Okay, don't forget your equipment. No, of course not, has agreed. Pinot and Francois meet each other at 6 o'clock in the evening at Boulevard Riuli. They open the garage. Pinot gets into the Mercedes, takes the envelope out of the drawer, opens it and counts the money. 20,000 francs, he calls out cheerfully. He gives half to his partner. Thank you, Francois says, while putting the money away in his pocket. What did I tell you? My boss is a really cool guy. You'll see, we'll be rich soon. Let us first bring the Mercedes back to its old place and then on to Pigalle. The Moulin Rouge, Francois says, reading the mind of his companion. The Moulin Rouge. The Moulin Rouge. The Mercedes S280 leaves the garage. Henry starts the engines of aircraft and taxiing slowly the plane leaves the hangar. 10 yards further it stops. Rudy closes the hangar door, quickly and carefully avoiding the propellers, walks to the aircraft. He climbs into the cockpit, closes the hatch and sits down next to the pilot. Henry. Fly away. Henry looks at the clock. In 5 minutes. I've booked the flight for exactly 7 o'clock. Before midnight we'll be over the Netherlands. The airplane taxis slowly towards the runway. Over the radio a voice is heard. Mr. Henry. Yes, are you ready? I'm ready. You have permission for takeoff. Okay, thanks. Henry gives gas. The airplane starts to move faster and faster. After 100 yards, Henry slowly pulls the steering rod up. The plane takes off from the runway and flies into the clear sky of Paris. From the speakers a voice sounds again. Mr. Henry. Have a good flight to Lelystad Airport. Henry winks to his partner. Thank you. Dusk is falling. Deep below the plane small light starts to burn everywhere. For the distance from Paris to the Belgian border, the twin-engine aircraft requires less than 2 hours. Rade returns from the cabin and sits down beside the pilot. It seems something's wrong. Henry throws him a questioning look. What? We're missing 20 loaves. Are you sure? Damn sure. Henry grimaces. Son of bitch. Who? Rade asks, curious. Probably my new steward. Go and check it yourself then, please. Henry brushes the suggestion away. Not necessary. I believe you. Please. Okay. Henry turns on the automatic pilot. Both men proceed to the belly of the plane. Quickly they load the heroin from the PTT bags into a large special bag. Rade adds the remaining breads from the last PTT bag and counts aloud. 75, 76, 77. 78, 79 and 80. This is the last one. He's stolen 20 kilos. Oh fuck this motherfucker, grumbles his heroin companion. Are you sure that he did it? Maybe it's a bloody trick of those Corsicans. It's him, 100%. Who else? The day before yesterday during the delivery in Marseille, I personally checked the contents. Everything was in order then and now 20 loaves are missing. Quote, whole lot of money, brother. Henry sighs and goes back to the cockpit. He will suffer for it. Rade. Please fill the bags with the books. At about 10 o'clock the plane has reached the airspace above the Kingdom of the Netherlands. Rade, dressed in a parachute uniform, returns to the cockpit. Everything is ready. Henry takes a cell phone from his pocket and offers it to his mate. Call our partners. Rade takes the phone. Is that smart? What? The Dutch cops can listen in. Henry laughs. Ha ha. You think so? Yes. Don't worry. Rade spreads his hands. I don't understand. Henry winks. I'll explain later. Call them. 06. The rest you know. Yeah. Rade enters the number. The phone starts to emit a signal. Soon he hears a raspy voice. The nest, eagle here. There is a small pause. Rade tries again. Nest. Do you hear me? Yes, yes. Is everything alright? Yeah. In a few minutes we'll be above you. Got it? Yeah. Bye. Rade gives the phone back to Henry, who opens it up handily and removes the SIM card. He grips the chip between his front teeth and bites on it. Then he inserts a new SIM card, closes the lid and puts the phone in a pocket on the left sleeve of his pilot jacket. Rade follows the entire process with his eyes wide open. Henry spits out the destroyed SIM card and smiles. This is new for you Amsterdammers, isn't it? Yeah. Henry takes his wallet out of the inside pocket of his jacket, opens it and shows his partner dozens of new SIM cards. I've got a few for every country in Europe now and after completing your call, you must immediately destroy the SIM card. Rade's face brightens up. Oh, brilliant. Henry puts on an air. You see, we Parisians also have something you Amsterdammers haven't caught on to yet. Rade sticks his thumb up. Thank you for the patent. You're welcome. They fly on. North of the town of Ettelen in the Dutch province of West-Brabant, the drug smugglers look down at the ground. On a large grass field, 3 fires are burning. Rade points down. That's them. Henry nods. Are you ready? Yes. Please fly a little bit to the north. I don't want the wine to blow the bag against a high-tension cable. Henry taps his partner on the shoulder. Don't worry. Good luck. Rudy leaves his seat, goes back to the belly of the plane and opens the exit door. Now, go ahead. Rudy sits down on the floor and with both legs pushes the big bag through the open door. The drugs fall toward the meadow. Rudy pulls the rope in his direction, looks down and notices that the parachute has opened. Henry, see you tomorrow in Amsterdam. Good luck. Rudy jumps into the void. Henry sets the plane on a course to Lelystad Airport and switches the automatic pilot on. He goes to the belly of the aircraft and closes the door. Whistling the melody of The Bridge on the River Kwai, he returns to his pilot seat. ****.